Hello students, in today's session we will study about electronic spreadsheet unit 4 and today topic is entering data. To enter data in a cell, bring the mouse pointer on the desired cell and type the data. The data to be entered can be level, values or formula. Then first is level. Level is the any text entered by using a keyboard. It may combine with letters, numbers and special symbols. By default, the labels are left aligned. For this, see name column. Here all the names are aligned left. Then next is values. The numeric data consisting of only numbers are called values, numbers from 0 to 9. By default, values are right aligned. See here, telephone column. Here all numbers are aligned right. There are various forms of values such as integer, that is integer 58, then decimal 9.545, this is decimal value, and so on. Then next is formula. Formulas always start with is equal to sign. In the expression, the equal followed by values, cell address and the functions are called as formula. When a formula is entered in a cell in a worksheet, the value of the equation is displayed in the cell and the formula is shown in the formula bar. For example, getting the total value of cell A1 and B1 into C1, see figure 4.10, then here. Suppose if we want to multiply these two numbers, for this we put formula in C1 column, then C1 cell, that is equal to A1 multiplication and B1, then press enter. Note, the values do not display the preceding 0. If any value, for example telephone number, preceded by 0, then the first letter 0 is not displayed. To show the preceding 0, the data type has to be specified as text. For this, follow some steps, that is firstly click on format menu, then click on cell option, then format cell dialog box will appear, then select number button and select category text and click on OK. Next is mathematical operators used in formula. Spreadsheet software has most powerful feature to calculate numeric data using formulas. LibreOffice calculation use standard operations for operators for formulas such as plus, minus, multiplication, division for arithmetic operation. No, the order of evaluation can be changed by using brackets. The expression within the brackets are evaluated first. Here mathematical operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and power. Then operator precedence, first is brackets, then power, then on third number division and multiplication, then plus and minus. Simple calculations using values and operators. Table 4.1 below show a few formula written using values and operators. Let us learn how to evaluate the operator in order. See table 4.1 and 4.2. Then in 4.1, for addition, simply fill is equal to 23 plus 6 and press enter. And in table 4.2, use a bracket in simple equation. See here is equal to in bracket 4 plus 5 and multiply by 3. Then firstly it solve 4.5, that is in brackets, that is 9. Then after that it multiply. Next is formula with cell addresses and operators. The main advantages of entering formula with cell address and operator work just like a variable. When the value of the cell concerned changes, the result obtained by formula also get updated accordingly. Mean to say, if there are any changes in any value, then it automatically changes the final value. Suppose to add the values in two cells A1 and A2 and get the addition in cell A3. If we position the cursor in cell A3 and simply add the value as equal to 5 plus 8, then we will get the correct addition in cell A3. But If we change the value in cell A1 to 6 and A2 to 7, then again we have to get the addition in cell A3 by writing is equal to 6 plus 7. But if we write general formula in cell A3, that is equal to A1 plus A2, then we do not need to do the addition in the cell A3, and we will get the respective addition with the change in the values in cell A1 and A2. For example, for calculating the volume of a box with given height, width and length in cells A2, B2 and C2 respectively, see the formula to derive the volume entered in cell D2, that is equal to A2 multiply B2 and multiply C2. After putting the formula, then press enter. Note, formula starts with is equal to sign and nothing should be written on the left side of the equal to sign. If you forgot to put the equal before the formula, then it will treat it as a label. If you write the formula, that is B1 equal A1 or plus B1, then it will be taken as a label and calculation will not be performed. If you enter formula within equal sign, see here, a formula bar get activated automatically, and this help is knowing whether the enter text is a formula or not. For example, if we want to sum of two numbers, then put formula in C1 cell, that is equal to sum, then in brackets A1 plus B1 and press enter, and result is 7. Next example, let us create a simple spreadsheet to prepare a shopping wheel of stationery of the following items, that is register, single rule copy, and then quantity 3, 12, etc., then unit price 40, 50, 25. The steps to create the spreadsheet are mentioned below. First is open the LibreOffice Calc by using the standard process. Then observe that Calc has created the worksheet automatically. Give the specific name to the worksheets, that is stationery bill. For this, select the menu sheet and click on rename sheet button, then give appropriate name, say stationery bill, then click on OK. Then change in the worksheet name. Step 3, enter the data given in the above table in the worksheet. To enter the above data in worksheet in stationery bill, do the following steps, that is firstly left click on the cell A1 and write items, then in B1 write quantity and C1 write unit price. You may drag the column to resize it. It may be required to resize a column while entering name of item. To resize, put the mouse pointer at the edge of the column and drag it to the required length. If you want to bold the terms item, quantity and unit, for this firstly select cell A1, B1 and C1, then from formatting toolbar select B option. B means bold option, then click on it. After that, enter the data in Excel worksheet. Step 4, to save the worksheet. If you want to save the worksheet, for this firstly click on file menu, then click on save button. A save dialog box will appear. Then select the location from here and write any name for your worksheet and click on save. Calculate the total cost of each item in this worksheet. Enter the heading as we insert a new column, write to unit price and give the heading as total cost in cell D1. See here total cost. Then here we do not need to insert the new column. Suppose if we want to insert new column, for this firstly click on sheet menu, then click on insert column option, then click on column option, then select column left or column right option. Now to calculate the total cost in column D, for each item move the cursor on the cell D2 and enter the formula is equal to B2 multiply C2. To calculate the total cost for register, we need to apply the same formula for next items. So instead of writing the formula again and again in the next cell D3 to D7, just click on the cell D2 and hold and drag it down to D7. From D to D7, the formula to calculate the total cost will be get copied. Observe that addresses of the cell gets changed automatically. Now enter the formula in cell D8, that is equal to D2 plus D3 plus D4, D5, D6 and D7, and then press enter. Next is use of function to do calculation. In the example of stationery bill, to calculate the total cost of all items to obtain the bill amount, we need to add the amount of each item. We may add each cell by using the formula. Position the cursor on the cell D8 and enter the formula is equal to D2, D3 plus D4, D5 up to D7 and get the total in cell DT. But this may not be practically possible if there are hundred of items and also there are more chances of error. In such situations, LibreOffice Calc provide built-in functions. Sum is the function to get the sum of range of cells. So we use the function that is equal to sum in brackets D2 colon sign and D7 to obtain the total cost of all the items. In the function, we need to include only the cell range, that is starting cell address and last cell address. See here is equal to sum D2 colon sign and D7. Think which of the following method will be more appropriate to add cell data. See here method 1 and method 2. Method 2 is appropriate and easy to add data in cell. The spreadsheet application contains different functions to meet the requirement of different fields. The basic commonly used functions are given in table 4.4. Commonly used basic function in calc. First is sum, then average, then maximum, then minimum, then count. Count count the number of cells within a range of cells. Minimum, find out the smallest value contained in the range of cell. Maximum, find out the largest value contained in a range of cells. Then let us identify the various ways in which a function can be used based on the sample data in figure 4.21. The result of the functions are evaluated from table 4.5 to table 4.9. Then verify the result. Then sum function is equal to sum a1, b1, c1. The sum of the cells a1, b1 and cell c1 is 17. See a1, b1 and c1. 5 plus 5 10 and plus 7 is 17. Other method is equal to sum and in bracket a1 colon sign c1, then the sum of cells in range of cells from a1 to c1 and b2. For this, put is equal to sum a1 colon sign c1 then comma b2. The sum of the cell in range of cells b1 to c2. For this, put is equal to sum b1 colon c2. Then the sum of the cells in the range of cells from a1 to a3 and c1 to c3. For this, put is equal to then sum, then in brackets a1 colon a3 comma c1 colon c3 and answer is 37 and so on. For this, see average function, then maximum function, minimum function and count function. Thank you.